Munchie here. Welcome back to the channel and for a new rescue intake. I'm sure you're itching to know who this is behind me. Well, her name is Leda, and Leda is actually a Syrian hamster female. She's about 5 months old, and the owner only had her for about 2 months. So unfortunately, she's still very small for a 5-month-old hamster, but I want to share with you why she was being rehomed and what her story is. This owner, compared to some other owners where certain things just kind of go over their head, they ended up listening to what the pet store employee said, but they did kind of question the integrity of the PetSmart employee by citing that they were unsure that they knew what they were doing. Let me just pull out the ad, get this over with pretty quickly because it's not as bad. This rescue intake, she was very loving and very kind. She was just misinformed. This is clean right here. The hamster does not smell, doesn't appear to be in bad condition, and there is enough depth for the hamster to make a burrow. When I get home, I want to make sure that the hamster is not stressed first, just because when I do car trips, hamsters are very stressed on car trips. She was completely fine, even though in the photos and even the owner said herself that she gets very jumpy and she turns into like a prey hamster when you try to interact with her, where she flips on her side and she's like, no, please don't touch me. And that's actually how I saw the photo. I was like, oh, this is a very scared, possibly young hamster, especially if they've only had them for a couple months. The ad says, I just got this baby girl from PetSmart about 2 months ago. She is smart and pushy, will let you touch, but have to get her out of the cage on a good day. Only a few gentle strokes. Any other day she'll give you a high-pitched scream. Cage and everything goes with her. Need her gone ASAP, getting ready to ship for basic training. So this person is in the Army military. We have a few bases around here, so I did confirm with her upon meetup that she is going into training. It really does stink because a lot of people might be wondering, well, why does she get an animal if she's going to be summoned? I know that from friends who have gone off that they really don't give you an ETA. However, I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was given an ETA of maybe up to a year, and so maybe she thought that she had a year. But these guys can live 2 years. Syrian hamsters can live even more than 2 years if taken care of properly and if they have good genetics. The planning might not have been the greatest idea, especially to get a small animal, but maybe that's what the case was. Don't know. But this owner was very thankful that I was taking her, and it was a very small rehoming fee. All she cared about was the well-being of the animal, compared to a few people that I have since talked to online where all they care about is money. Even though the animal is still with them and they're like, I have no time to take care of this animal, I want it gone. Oh, but I want all this money. It's pretty ridiculous. These animals should not be treated in such a manner as to be making money. They should be a companion. If you really cannot house them or you feel like it would be best suited for someone else to take care of, do not try to get all of your money's worth back. That is just ridiculous. As you can see, she is currently out right now. She is very cute. She is an all black hamster. I'm just gonna share with you how I interact with her right now because this is my first time going to interact, and she's going to be placed in a preview 528 just for right now to see how she does. We do not have any tanks set up right now, unfortunately, at least 40-gallon breeder tanks. I only have a couple remaining because this room is so small. You see from one side to the other where both the shelving units are set up. It's a smaller setup, but we are going to be making it work, and we already had our first adoption of the year in 2023 for little Lenny, so I'm very excited. Hopefully, if they get adopted pretty quickly, because we're going to be now introducing pre-applications, that way that it'll go by a little quicker during the quarantine period. If anything changes, it'll just be pushed off farther, but at least they're given an ETA of when the animal will become available while having the animal be placed online to gather up interest. Trying to pre-plan all this stuff. Let's interact with her. And again, I want these guys to settle down when I first get them home so I don't immediately put them inside their new enclosure. But for her, she has been very good. She's only been in here for roughly about 10 minutes while I just do a few things. So she's not panicking, she's not freaking out. She's comfortable in the environment. That is why when you transfer to new environment, you want to add this bedding, and that's what I'm gonna do. I have a little bit of bedding in the preview right now, but I wanna dump all of her old bedding in here because I believe this is new. Let's just quickly go over some of her supplies. Tiny Tails. It doesn't even look like it's been used. It's an 8. I think 8 or 9-inch ball. 7? Oh no. No. 7, really bad. But you shouldn't be using an exercise ball. Let them have a playpen. This stuff is really bad. Playpens are so much more ethical than hamster balls. Carefresh is what they use, which is good. We got tropical gourmet treats. This could have been mixed into the food. This isn't bad, but just once in blue moon. And then we got KT Fiesta. Now this stuff here isn't as bad as like the Forta diet that I showed previously in some of my other rescue videos. This isn't ideal. This is a reptile tank, and probably a good thing about this compared to just other regular 10-gallon aquarium tanks is that it's a locking lid. She's not gonna be able to push it, and because it's that type of metal that we all want, where it is metal, not screen metal where they can easily chew out, she's not gonna be able to push this out. And first we noticed that there's no water in here. Where's the water dish? Now, I don't know if this was the water dish. Hi, sweetie. But this is a reptile dish. And I don't know how long she's been without water. I actually thought that the water bowl was gonna come with, or the water bottle was gonna come with the food. But now I realize there's no water. So we're gonna get her water as soon as possible. These, which should be given as a treat and a small treat because they are the rice puffs. But this is just too long and you shouldn't be sticking in all of them. This is someone that just didn't know very well that, hey, you shouldn't be leaving stuff inside of here. They are hoarding animals. They will hoard their food, and food can go bad pretty quickly. So keep this in a container until ready to use. A very small, but she's still very small herself, but it's a small hide, and it does have an open bottom. Now, if the opening here is too small, but this is open, that's fine. But if they're in a very enclosed space where they can't move around in, and there's no bottom where they can just have like some more wiggle room, then it could be very dangerous for Syrians. This is fine. I just don't personally use it because it's just not big enough. We have what looks like a KT bowl. So she might have actually bought, but not too sure because it's only been 2 months. She might have had a KT enclosure before, or just like a plastic enclosure, because this is from a set. This actually might be the KT starter cage, which I absolutely hate. We have the terrible flying saucer wheel. Now, we don't use flying saucer wheels at the rescue. We use the classic upright wheels. Unfortunately, it's way too small, 7 inches, and it curves their back. Hello. Just don't bite me. It looks like you're about to bite me. Oh, she's trying to bite me. What are you doing? Oh, I need to get going here soon. I have an appointment. Thank God I'm doing this so quickly. 10 to 12 inches for Syrian hamsters. When she grows, because Syrian hamsters grow big. Oh, are you talking? Hi. Hi, sweetie. The other thing that she wanted to know was when she got her, she was huge. She said that she looked like she was a balloon. That makes me a little worried because she says she slimmed down since then. She might have had a litter, or she might have absorbed her litter because she thought that the pet store might have accidentally bred her. I can't really tell, but I'm sure that if she has like loose skin on the sides, and I'm gonna check out her teats too just to see if they were big, but then again, she's had her for like 2 months without a problem. I just wanna see if that's correct because they can get pregnant very quickly after they mature at, I believe it is 4 to 5 weeks old. Are you upset? She's upset. Hi, sweetie. So this I'm a little worried about. Yes, hi. Do you see this, guys? Look at her. She just wants to come out. Oh, she just don't go after my fingers. Yeah, she just looks like she wants to go after my fingers. You're a talker. Oh. Yes, I can. There you go. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Leda. Oh, she's in heat. She is musky. She's the top. I know. We're gonna put her down in her new place. There you go. Oh, that is musky. But that is Leda. Everybody welcome on in, Leda. Leave a comment down below. If you liked today's video, hit like to show the channel some support. And then I'll see you guys in the next future video. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm so happy to be back. I'm still very giddy about it. So thanks guys so much. Bye.